Well, hey guys, come on in. Welcome to Kawartha Lakes Outdoors. I'm Paul Clark, the owner. Just putting some stock away here. So come on in. We're going to give you guys a little tour today and see what we've done. Thanks to the Kawartha Lakes Small Business Enterprise Center and the CYBF loan that I received. A little bit of hard work paid off in the long run. So let's go for a little tour. So this is where we basically keep all our rubber baits. This is all our selection, this whole wall. Nice big section for all the bass guys and pickerel, walleye guys. We supply all kinds of different baits, such as Ouzo and Berkley. We've got a little bit of hunting stuff. It's that time of year right now, so we're starting to mix our hunting gear into. Here's a little bit of deer pee. Not really the best smelling stuff, but it definitely gets those big deer coming in. One thing that we have done over the last year is that I've actually opened up my own line of baits, and we've got our own packaging right here. As you guys can see, these are all our own custom colors. They work really well, and they smell pretty bad too. But if the fish like them, then I like them. Come on down this way. Some other stuff that I do carry, and I'm also the Canadian distributor of Bassaholics. Some of you may have already heard of Bassaholics clothing. We supply to a lot of Canadian Tires. Actually, the Canadian Tire in Lindsay is one of our biggest dealers. And in our catalog, as you can see, we've got all kinds of really cool stuff. Catered to men, women, children, all ages and sizes. Here is our, I like to call this my real tree, and it actually is indeed a real birch tree that I've carved all kinds of holes in to put up our fishing reels. So the guys can come in and practice casting or pretend they know what they're doing and let me sell them something that's going to definitely help them out in the water. This is kind of something that a lot of people come to the store to look at, and especially keeps the children occupied while I'm talking to mom and pa about fishing stuff, and is our minnow tank. And it's kind of a neat little deal. I actually built that out of acrylic, and it's a full tank that we stock all our minnows and sell to the guys so they can go out and catch the big one. So here I am behind the counter. This is where all the action is. This is where, you know, a lot of transactions over the last 2 years have come over this counter. And if this glass counter could talk, it would tell you that we're doing really good. This year it's been, the summer has been long, but it's been hot and it's been great. Business is booming. We've doubled in our size. New location, better location, sales are up, and it's everything that an entrepreneur could ever want. Some of the other things that we do get into is air rifles. Ammunition is a new thing that we have just started getting into. It's definitely something that's helped our business, especially for the hunter. It was a long time getting. It took me 1.5 years just to get the permits so we could get this stuff in here, but finally we have it. And this time next year, I expect to have this counter completely overstocked with stuff. With the also the introduction to archery, we did bring that in last year. It slowly took off, but this year it's been great. We've been selling crossbows and compounds by the mile. And just to give you guys an example, you know, we sell all kinds of brands: Bear, Hoyt, Horton, Matthews, Mission. Over in this section here is where we stock all of our fishing rods and all our fishing gear. You know, there's a lot of rods sold over the course of the season, so our inventory is actually dwindled down to next to nothing because we are getting ready for ice fishing, and that's upstairs, and it's an exciting area that I can't wait to show you guys. Some more lures. You know, it's like every fisherman says, you can never have too many lures, and I love being able to supply all these guys because not only do I get to educate people, but I also learn stuff. I learn a lot from our customers, and I want to thank every single one of them because I've got some new fishing spots that I can go to now as well. Check these out. So why don't we go for a little tour upstairs. In the off season, I like to use the upstairs as an archery range. We've been able to build that, have a lot of guys that come and test bows out. I'll do a lot of repairs, and it gives me a nice little area where I can shoot and make sure that that the customer is getting his bow back properly repaired and ready to go. Right now, we've just finished setting up all our ice fishing gear, so we'll go up and have a look. Let's go. So welcome upstairs, guys. This is where where the winter is going to be spent, basically, talking about fishing stories and showing people new products. We carry a big line of Frabill. We've got all kinds of little rods and reels. And there's some other little things in here that are kind of neat. We've got a caribou and an elk and some turkeys and hogs. We've got really cool mounts that one of our employees, Desiree's, killed, the Canadian Huntress. Some of you may have already seen her website. Check it out, CanadianHuntress.com. So this is one of our huts, guys. And ladies, I guess I should stop saying guys. There's a lot of girls out there that can catch the fish as well. This is one of our huts that we sell, and it certainly is keeps you warm and out of the wind, and they're very affordable, which is nice. So when you're jigging, you catch those big ones.